Hmm. Okay, so today I'm gonna be working on my game. Alrighty. So let me first check if that thing is working. Yes, this one has an empty place. Let's get to the dungeon. But the doors are not working. Custom 2x2 layout. Um, Alrighty, so gotta first look. Why aren't the doors spawning? Okay, this is that error. Deferred message was received for trigger of type on spawn with key 86, but that trigger was not received within 1 second. Okay, what is this error? Hmm. Nope, that's not the error I'm looking for. Okay. Uh, well, I have to see it. I have to. Uh, I assume this is caused by the only server can spawn network objects. Spawning interval. Okay, let's see which line is causing this error. Okay, alrighty. So, spawn some items. Okay, so it's trying to spawn items from on the client also. Let's just make this network behavior. If is owner is false, then just return from here. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have compiled both editors at the same time. But it's fine. Okay, okay. Um, spawns. Select some items. I can't really make this a network behavior. Yep, I can't make this a network behavior. Um, public static horror game manager instance. I can also just um, do it on network spawn. That should be fine also. Public um, bool is owner. Is device owner. Yep, this should work. Let's also make a function here. This client. Um, so here horror game manager dot instant dot is device owner. Let's put it in an if statement, and if this is hopefully false, then I'll just return from here. Okay. So it generated a lot of warnings. Deferred message received for a trigger 140. A lot of messages. I'm guessing these are doors. Not server exception, only server can spawn. Network object. Yeah, but which line caused this? Select one item from the. Okay, so select one item also has this issue. But let's just go into the dungeon and see. Okay, so the doors are not spawning. There is some problem with the doors. But I have pretty similar logic for it. Like there shouldn't be a problem. Hmm. Well, let's first fix this. One item from list. Okay, these errors should be gone now. Okay, so I cannot spawn. Okay, how much errors did I get this time? So this is probably caused by the doors. These are all the doors and filler walls. Owner. Okay, this. Okay, so it's that error. Let's check out why the doors are not being spawned. Dungeon part. Dungeon. Generator. Okay, why aren't the doors being... So create a door here and I set a parent for it. Swarm dot set parent. Is the parent is the parent even being set? For the dungeon variable has not been assigned. Okay. Okay, some room has unassigned. Let's just first check that out. Random bed. This has assigned random chair. Select some items from list. Which one is this? Okay, it's these. Some chairs and wheelchairs. Okay, they all have a network object, and they are all assigned. Static props, entries. This room is fine. This is room 4. Yep. Random setup. Set 1, set 2. Okay, this one probably has a network object somewhere that is causing issues. No, there aren't any. Not on that one, at least. Nothing. Nothing. These both have network objects. Non-static props. Okay. This should be random. Okay, select some items from list. Let me lock this first. Okay, let's just add network object to all of these. Static props, these are okay. Entries to the room, that's fine. Yeah, this room looks pretty fine. Okay. And this one is a mess. Static props. Okay. Stretcher. Put all of these in static props now. Okay, let's see random rug. So I have all 3 rugs here. They all have a network object, right? Yep. Random bed. Okay, all of them also have. This was room 1. All right. Let's see room 1. Um, this lamp should also be in the static props. Okay, all of these should have a network object, and they do have network object. There are 26 elements here. Okay, this here is this one here. I'm gonna remove all of this just to be sure, just to be sure that everything is correct. Uh, okay, this shouldn't cause any problem now. It was probably this room that was causing an issue because it was trying to uh, hide that game object, but that game object uh, wasn't there. So let's check that out. Let's test it out now. See how it looks. Okay, so spawning network objects with nested network objects is only supported for scene level elements. Yeah, but which element is causing this issue? Okay, I think um, it's probably caused by the door, since the problem is also being caused by the door. Hmm. I should just dot position plus um, item to instantiate. I item to instantiate dot transform dot rotation generated room. Okay, I'm not gonna set the parent now. Why am I checking it in the alternate? um I think I really don't need to adjust the location, since the location is already gonna be automatically gonna be changed by the algorithm. So let's just comment this out first. Um, so I don't think I am setting any parents here. Okay, here There's probably gonna be a set parent somewhere here. Let's just highlight this instantiate and remove this. Whoops. Uh, okay. Select some items from the list. Okay, so my playlist wasn't set to loop. What? Alright, let's test this now. Okay. Alrighty, so it's generating the dungeon correctly at least. That's W. Okay, it has the doors also. So I just need to change the location. Alrighty. Here. Damn, what did... Oh, no. No. Don't want that. That's bad. Okay, I'm gonna remove the problem here. Okay, this transform. Don't want that. This one. This. I want to just spawn them. Oh, let's put this on end. Transform dot position, comma transform dot rotation. This should fix this. Hopefully. Alright, let's see. Okay. It generated the dungeon correctly at least. So in the scene view, yeah, it's down there somewhere. Main and oh, okay, okay. It's that one. So the dungeon is in the right place at least. Let me just switch back the lighting to 0.8. Why is it set to 1? I think it's in only in this scene. Let me here on the test level 0.8 and back to the main menu. Yes. Okay, so if I generate the dungeon, which this should be correct. Now there is still this error nested. Uh, Probably dungeon part. Yeah. This is the probably this is the reason most likely. Guys, it really annoys me when I see a badge here saying that I have one notification. I have one message. So I constantly just keep looking at it down there. Okay, it still gives me this error. You know, it will be really nice if you actually like showed me which line caused this error. Dungeon generator 149. One. Okay, it was one. Okay. What was the 149? Was it this? What was the shortcut key for this? I forgot completely. One. I think it was this. Current line. Oh, okay, okay. The line is not in the. I'll just scroll. Wow. 149 dungeon part. Dot get network object dot spawn. But there is like it's not a child of any object. Instance dot is device owner. If this is not true, then Let's just return. Uh, why is it causing that? I'm gonna sleep. Okay, it again did that. Dungeon generator 102. Dungeon generator 52. Dungeon generator 102. Okay. Okay. 102. When trying to spawn it. $52. What's that 52? Okay. Okay, it tried to place a spawn a hallway. As I am not parenting anything, I can just make this a network behavior and just make a public void start generation server RPC. Don't need this line. Start generation server RPC. Let's just mark this at server RPC. That's for now. Let's just set the require ownership to false. Oh, okay. I didn't assign the uh, dungeon generator. Okay, network object. I should also make a prefab for the dungeon generator. Okay, this is fine. Now let's go back to main menu. Save this. Let's try now. And it again bombarded with Start at 155 this time. Like, the get network object function isn't doing anything. Should I remove the parent? Like, um, there shouldn't be a parent for this. But how to remove a parent? Uh, oh no. You can either assign null to the transformed or parent. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing. Alright, let's just do it for all of these. Generated hallway dot transform dot set parent. Generated room dot transform dot set parent to null. Okay, so the next place, let's just set this to null. Yeah, with this, there shouldn't be any parents parenting. I have successfully removed all parents of all children. Okay. Spawning network objects with nested network objects is only hmm is only allowed supported for scene objects. Child not network objects will not be spawned over the network. Okay, let's try this on the network. Um, what? Why is there a room here? Okay, the doors are not spawning, but there's a random room over here. What? Uh, I don't know what's causing this, man. Like, honestly. Let me search this. Uh, Dynamically spawning network prefabs nested in non-network prefabs. Parenting a dynamically spawned network object with no network is not considered available, as the root parent would have adjusted transform values that could impact the jump. Could you describe what you're trying to accomplish? Hi, and thanks for your quick answer. The context is that I am currently working on making custom levels created in an in-game editor work on multiplayer. The current setup is that I have a list of prefabs which can be structured like the example uh, instantia- instantiated plus spawned. The hierarchy does not need to be correctly replicated on the clients for my case, but having prefabs like GameObject1 enables me to provide pre-grouped objects for the map dito. What? In addition to the children. Well, I think you might want to leverage from a feature that isn't really documented, as one can get tangled if not careful. However, if you are building an in-game level editor, then I think you should be able to track where everything is located. Here is the trick of moving things around. Once spawned, a network behavior associated with the network object is constant. The whole real relationship between a network behavior and network object is that the network object ID is like the beginning of an IP address, and the network behavior is just the next segment of that address that gets a message to the right class instance. Network variables have internal identifiers, and RPCs have a table lookup associated with the class. So take your example. The central idea is uh, awesome, and just a small example. So um, Network behavior. Resolve player hierarchical ob network objects. Okay, so that wasn't really my issue. In scene place network object. At this point, you have most in scene place in scene network objects are done. And in scene place network means a game object with the network object component was added to a scene from within the editor. There are many uses for in scene place which include management systems. Example would be a network pool management system that animates some network programs. Interactive world objects that are typically easier to place in scene than spawn. Scene static visual elements. In order to create a network prefab that can be used as an in-scene place network, create a prefab asset from a game object in a scene, creating it directly in a add only one network object component to the root game object of the prefab. Add any other network behaviors on the root or on any level of child object under the root prefab game object. If you created the prefab asset from the existing, then the original in scene placed object will automatically be a network prefab instance. If you created the prefab asset directly in a subfolder and then drag and drop scene placed static objects down to split code complex and scene network objects. Despawn recommended usage for NC. Um, 159. Line 159 is causing this issue. Okay, my guess is the main problem that's being caused is the internal elements. Let's see if there are 53 warnings here. If I start the game now and create, there are 42 warnings now. So select one item from list and Let's remove the parent from this object. Um, transform dot set parent. Now, for if true, the the parent relative position, scale, and rotation are modified such that the object keeps the same as before. Okay, let's set this to true. If I do this, I should see a change in the error counts, because I'm using this quite a lot. There are still 47. Okay, let's change the parent for this object also. Let's test this now. Whee! Okay, 51. So the errors only increased. Great. Wait a minute. Did it by any chance? But the error is like in the 159. I gotta check the individual elements. Okay. Generate 159. 159. Same place. Why is it like this? Why is there just a single broken bed here? It is spawning all the objects correctly. The doors, everything, like everything is perfectly being spawned. But why is it like giving me errors and like these things? uh, let's try to try removing and re-adding network objects. Okay, let's test this now. It's again giving 44 errors. So like on this line, generated room, like why not, let's just let's give this a try also. Random object dot set dot transform dot set parent to null true. Okay, let's test this. Very strange thing is again 50 errors, man. Spawning network objects with nested network objects is only supported for C. Okay, let's try something. Let me just not static props, non-static props. Let me just disable them. Okay, chairs has none of these have network object. None of these have network object. Okay, I'm gonna disable this also. Static props. This is selecting some of these. Let's disable these. Let's disable these. There's nothing here. There's nothing here also. Nothing here also. Double door. Teleportation point. Entries. Tables. Let's disable them. Static props. Don't need to do anything to them. Select some from list. Let's also Okay, let's just test this out. I don't know if this will work or not. Okay, why is it taking so long? Is it stuck or something? Like what is going on? Unity, hello? Let's just close the second editor and wait for this to finish. Okay, I'm gonna wait for 3 minutes maximum. Then I'm gonna restart Unity. I shouldn't lose any progress because of this. Hopefully. Oh, don't make me lose any progress. Come on. Okay, yeah, I think it's stuck. Let's check out the task manager. Um, it hasn't. It hasn't crashed. Like, it's not stuck anywhere. It is actually just compiling. But I think it's stuck. Let's try changing something here. Maybe um blah blah blah. Maybe that will get it to work. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so I almost is how many small and I change code. Okay, I don't think there's any fix for this. I will have to shut it down from the task manager. So long, Unity. Are you satisfied with Unity Hub? I have mixed feelings. Wow. Okay, so Upwork refunded me one connect. You have been outbid to boost your proposal for Chakra UI refactor. Don't worry, we'll still show it to the client. Thanks, I guess. Thanks for the one connect, which is uh, literally like of no use to me. Okay, is it open? Yep, it is. Let's just recheck here. Dungeon generator. Okay. Hopefully, I haven't lost any progress because I was only messing around with the code. Which scene am I on? Oh, I accidentally opened the lobby scene. The layout is different than what I use. Okay. Can only be parented. 110 errors now. So what I did earlier only just increased the number of errors. What is this mess, dude? Hmm. I guess I will ask ChatGPT as a last resort. I'm using network for game objects in Unity. I have prefab that is a network object, and I have pre-placed network. I have pre-placed network objects that are spawned randomly. That are spawned randomly. Is this allowed? Yes, you can certainly have prefabs that are network objects and maybe spawn them randomly in your game. Oh, the I forgot to mention. Replace network objects are child of a parent object, which is also a network object. If you have replaced network objects, that is also it's generally fine as long as you ensure that the parent object and its they are being synchronized correctly, but they are I am getting an error in the console that oh, I'm getting a different error this time. No, never mind. It's only supported for where is it? The error message you're seeing indicates that Unity's networking system doesn't support flatten hierarchy. Instead of having nested network objects, consider flattening your hierarchy so that each network object is independent and not nested within another networked object. This way you can still achieve the desired behavior without relying on nested objects. Manual synchronization. If you need to maintain the hierarchy for some reason, you may need to implement custom logic. Manually synchronize the scene objects. If your parent object and its children are scene objects. If your parent object and its children are scene objects placed in the Unity scene rather than instantiated, Unity's networking system will handle the synchronization. Nested network objects will take, however, keep in mind that this approach may not be suitable for all scenarios, especially if you need dynamic installation. Do this by sending custom network messages or using NPCs info points about the child objects. But my objects are like not moving anyway. Let me remove this first. This is not the problem. 159. Um. Okay, so let's check this out. What this is. Okay, 9 hours. Okay, so can't really apply to anything here. Okay, okay. Don't get sidetracked. Let's go back to uh, the mess I'm in. Okay, let's first check out the damn door. Like, why aren't the doors being synchronized? Okay, it has a network object. Like, if there wasn't, it would give a component not found error. I can edit this, right? Network object dot. It's a network object. Simple. Um, let's try and like console log this. Um, so I guess I can't edit this. All right. Do I even use the network behavior anywhere in this? I don't. Um, but it has a network transform, so it must have a network object. Uh, the main problem is being caused at line number 159. Where is line 159? Okay, I'm gonna debug dot log this generated from from room 4, room 1, room 1, room 1, room 4, hallway 2. Okay, so I can't have any network objects. Hmm. So all of this is wrong, basically. I can't put any network objects in here, even though they are working fine. So I have to hmm. So I have to either make variations for every room with the static sets. Yeah, that's pretty much my only solution. I have to like increase the variety of rooms. I'm gonna add this as the main task for tomorrow. Um, readjust the objects placed in the rooms. Okay. Uh, I think I will just do this tomorrow. But another problem also is let's check that out first. Why isn't the doors and filler walls being put in the right places. The variation part won't be a difficulty. It's just the random. That also won't be much difficult. I just need to adjust a few things. Okay, so this guy is also saying that rooms are easy, decorating is hard. The rooms was also not really easy for me.
Hi guys, I'm Bobsy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make a procedurally generated terrain and nature into multiplayer. It's actually surprisingly simple. Now I've just used a little bit of my time here to set up a quick ground generation or terrain generation, as well as just these randomly spawned resources.
Okay, let's first check out why aren't the doors being spawned on the client, or why isn't their transform being synced. Okay, let's start this. Spawn. Let's go in the dungeon. Okay, so I didn't really notice this. No, I actually the setup is being made. Okay, let's check out on this. Okay, I have there's door. There is door, and okay, no objects were spawned here in this room except for the static ones. Okay, objects did spawn here, but no objects spawned here also. These are all the normal, because I don't have disabled them. Okay, filler wall is not being spawned. Let's see why is that. The hierarchy. Where is the filler? There is no filler wall anywhere here. The doors are being spawned. Okay, I think shifting this to server RPC fixed the doors, but the fill empty doors thing is not like working. Which it should work. I don't exactly know why it's not working. Public void fill empty doors server RPC. Server RPC. That should do it. Hopefully.
Both scripts as they are right now, which means not multiplayer, will be in the description. So it's just this mesh generator and this nature generator. Just to show you the setup really quickly, the terrain generator is on a layer that I've just called ground. The most important thing is just that's the same layer as you put on the nature generator. You can just set up all of these variables as you'd like with a bunch of prefabs as I've done here, and you can select yourself if you want the stuff to align to the ground or not. Now it also allows for you to adjust the ground mesh at runtime. So you can see if I toggle this run update while I'm still running, and I for example modify the offset, you'll see the ground starts moving, which is just because then I can modify it. If you want to be able to see it without, you can just make the spawn chance 0, and then you can move it here. You can see what everything does. You can make it terrain that you like, and right now it has an element of random built into it. Both of them have. So this is what's really important, is that they have this element of random. Otherwise there's no reason to, well, actively work on networking it, because if it's not random you would always know the outcome, right? So right now if I go to the mesh generation, for example, you can see down here I just have this random offset X, and this needs to be set. I just realized. I think in the script I'll upload, yeah, I'll have that fixed. But as you can see here, I just set these from just a random range between minus 50,000 and plus 50,000. These numbers are completely random, doesn't really change anything. And yeah, this is really the element of random that is to this. You can of course make as much as you'd like. Anything will work with just a level of random to it. The same thing with the spawning. You can see it's just a random spawn chance that's being calculated for each position. I don't know if this is necessarily the most optimal way to do it, but it works just fine for me. So let's get right into networking this. Right, so first things first, I'm just gonna get rid of this whole run on update thing, so you guys don't need to modify it at update anymore. anymore. Once we're working with networking, that'll only complicate things, and there's no need to do that. Now, the next thing that's really important is that we really just run the create mesh, update mesh, and spawn nature in this order. And of course, this is where we do the randomization, and that's what really matters, is that these numbers come out as the same. So what we could do is, one possibility is just have the server randomize these numbers and just send them to everyone to use. That's the only randomized part of this, but I'd rather use a better method because that goes further. Right now, this, what I just mentioned, will work well. Send out to everyone. Remember, it works if you are running a host client setup and not a server directly. Want to do something specific here and send that out to the Elias world, just like so. And what we can also do here is we can say buffer last. This means that if somebody new joins, the exact same thing will happen for them. Now in here, we'll want to get the seed.
This tutorial isn't really for me. Okay, the three standard ways to do procedural dungeon slash room generation. Number 1, chunks, set pieces. This is how Bethesda approaches Skyrim and Fallout. Some artist on level designer creates a chunk of level geometry. It is sized well to allow player movement, may have nav meshes for enemy AI, and is designed to some kind of grid so it matches up with others. Most importantly, it looks nice. A human takes time to design the piece, put in a table, fully formed chunk is then dropped into a level aligned to some kind of grid, either at art design time or run time. This is the easiest, most straightforward way. Chunks with tiles. I love Blizzard's Diablo 3 and have enjoyed hundreds of hours with it. I don't have access to their code, but I'm pretty confident I understand how they make the dungeons and outdoor areas. Artists create chunks just like above, but instead of a person placing them at design time, they are placed at runtime by algorithm. But these chunks may not line up to be or be close to each other, so tiles of floor and wall are used to glue these pieces together. This way our room can be off of a 3-tile home. Example maps across multiple plays. Okay, I get it. Pieces or tiles. If fully formed chunks result in semi-dungeons, clearly the answer is to go smaller. Instead of a 6x6 chunk with some rubble, let's make 1x1 pieces with or without rubble. Chunk approach again, or procedurally placed rubble or a barrel on it. This is how real RPG tabletop dubbing does, like these games. Minor room size, draw the turn. Okay, new builder method. All right, I think I get the idea. Um. Uh. Which object reference not set? Okay, did I save this? Yeah. Let's just quickly test this out. I'm pretty tired for today. I think I'm gonna just finish this up. Uh, that's it for today. Okay, so it still isn't spawning the filler walls. That's really weird, man. Like, why isn't it spawning only the filler walls? There's no need to make this a server RPC then, since that's not the issue. Let's do this in the dungeon thingy here. Private void till empty entrances server RPC. And I think I made this function, this server RPC also public. I thought it should be private. Let's see what it is doing on the dungeon part. I'm getting the component network check. Set this through. This should work. Like, again, why isn't the filler wall being spawned? Where is it? Like, making this server RPC is not gonna do anything. This is already in a server RPC. Fill empty doors. Dungeon part. Like, does the base room has a filler wall here? The filler wall has a network transfer. Network object. Box collider. Then why isn't it spawning on the client side? I mean, the rest of the dungeon is being spawned properly. So this should work, like. Okay, this time it. Okay, what? This time it spawned the walls. Yeah, this time it spawned the walls. What is going on? Like, did I change something? Or is it like that kind of problem that it sometimes spawn them in the right place and sometimes it just doesn't? That's the worst kind of problem to solve, honestly. Okay, let's check it out again. Okay, yeah, it spawned it correctly this time also. Okay, now I only need to decorate the rooms correctly, since the doors are working properly now. Alright, I guess that's it for today's stream. I'm pretty tired now. Can't really work anymore. Alright, bye.